I'm contestant number 2, Catherine Cootie.
I'm Kelly Webster, contestant number 3.
I'm contestant number 4, Ivy Rasmussen.
I'm Caitlin Stout, contestant number 5.
I'm contestant number 6, Mallory Lund.
I'm Ellie Robinson, contestant number 7. And I'm Miss Sandy 2014. Welcome to the Miss Sandy 2015 pageant.
At this time, it is our pleasure to introduce tonight's Mistresses of Ceremonies, Miss Sandy
Gibson has been formally dancing for 11 years. She has been on several dance companies. Mackenzie, currently a dance teacher working with students ranging from 3 to 6, my favorite age. Tonight, she will be performing She's a Pirate, a contemporary ballet piece inspired by her dance teacher, Alicia Anderson.
Contestant number 1, Mackenzie. Next, we have contestant number 2, Catherine Cootie. Catherine has been Irish step dancing for 12 years. She was inspired by the show Riverdance, and ever since she tried it, she couldn't stop. She became an assistant teacher at 11 years old and has continued to teach for years. When she was 11, she won first place and moved into Open Championships, qualifying her to compete nationally. She competed at the North American Championships in Montreal, Canada.
Contestant number 3, Callie Webster. Callie has been singing for as long as she remembers, and she sang her first solo when she was just 2 years old. She was awarded superior ratings at region and state solo competitions, and was even chosen to participate in the all-state choir conducted by Mark Wilberg. Tonight, she will be singing The Curse from the opera Rigoletto, which talks about the negativity we place on ourselves, but within us, we have the power to break free.
Thank you, Callie. We will now have contestant number 4, Ivy Rasmussen. Ivy has been performing her entire life and has been involved in numerous performing arts groups. Ivy's main focus of attention has always been dance. She has been a competitive dancer for 14 years and has learned numerous styles of dance. Tonight, Ivy will be performing a tap number to Cold Feet from the musical The Drowsy Chaperone. Contestant number 5, Caitlin Stout. Caitlin has been playing the violin for 13 years. She has recently started teaching violin lessons and loves it. She has been a member of the Hillcrest High School Pit Orchestra for 2 years for the musical Will Rogers Follies and The Wiz. She plans to attend Utah Valley University and study music education. Tonight, she will be playing Millionaire's Hoedown by Herman Klebanoff. Thank you, Caitlin. Next is contestant number 6, Mallory Lund. Mallory has been singing since she was 5 years old. She sang in a performing arts group called Singers Unlimited for 11 years. Mallory has performed for many events, including the Days of 47 Parade. She will now perform a song that was sung by Guy Sebastian, an Australian Idol winner, and also sung by Carrie Underwood in American Idol. This song is called Angels Brought Me Here.
It's been a long and winding journey, but I'm finally here tonight, picking up the pieces and walking back into the light, into the sunset of your glory, where my heart and future lie. There's nothing like that feeling when I look into your eyes. My dreams came true when I found you, my miracle. If you could see what I see, then you're the answer to my prayers. And if you could feel the tenderness I feel, you would know, it would be clear that angels brought me
Our final contestant tonight, contestant number 7, Ellie Robinson. Ellie has been dancing for 13 years. She's Hillcrest High School's Visual Arts Sterling Scholar. Ellie will continue furthering her dance skills with Professor Paul Winkelman at Utah Valley University this fall. She recently was chosen to choreograph and perform her dance piece, Perspective, in the Hillcrest Dance Company concert, Quintessence. Tonight, she will be performing a lyrical dance to So Close, sung by John McLaughlin from the 2007 Disney movie Enchanted.
You're in my arms, and all the world is calm. The music playing on for only two. So close together, and when I'm with you, so close to feeling alive. So close to reaching that famous happy ending. Oh, now you're beside me, and look how far we've come. So far, we are so close. So close to reaching that famous happy ending. Almost believing this was not pretend. Let's go on dreaming, but we know it
Completely impressed, and in my opinion, she's totally ready to go. She will be playing Introduction and Rondo Caprioso by St. Scenes. I think I said that right. beautiful. Gorgeous. Thank you, Lizzie. I told you, she's awesome. We will now continue on with our evening with the lifestyle and fitness competition. Contestants use this competition to convey confidence, poise, charisma, and a dedication to overall physical fitness and health. Contestant number 1 is Mackenzie Gibson. Thank you, Mackenzie. Contestant number 2, Catherine Cootie. Contestant number 3 is Callie Webster. Thank you, Callie. Contestant number 4 is Ivy Rasmussen. Thank you, Ivy. Contestant number 5 is Caitlin Stout. Thank you, Caitlin. Contestant number 6 is Mallory Lund. Ellie Robinson. Thank you, Ellie. That concludes the lifestyle and fitness portion of this evening. Thank you, ladies. It takes
Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind, he was way behind, he was looking to make a deal. And when he came across a still, playing her fiddle hot, he jumped up on a hickory stick. He said, girl, let me tell you what, you might believe it, but I play the fiddle too. And if you care to make it there, I'll make a bet with you. See, you play a pretty good fiddle, girl, but if you dare to be, I bet you are not the best, and I'm just not the beat. Well, girl, say my name's Lizzie, and if you wanna be, sit right there, I'll show you there and show you how you wanna be. straightened up his case and he said, I'll start this show. And fire flew from his fingertips as he rosined up his bow. And then he started to play the sheets and it made an evil hiss. And a band of demons joined in and sounded something like this. Lizzie stood aside. She said, pretty good old son. But sit right there, right in that chair, and I'll show you how it's done. And she the devil's in the house of the rising sun. She did the red and cooking out dough. Granny doesn't like I know. His head, cause he knew that he'd been beat. He put that golden fiddle right down at Miss Lizzie's feet. She said, devil, come on back if you ever want to try again. But I told you once, you son of a gun, I'm the best that's ever been. And she played by Listen out there, everybody.
What's something that you don't want mom and dad to know?
Forgot to do my choice before I came here. That's all though. I'm a good person, so.
As you can see, we have a very fun dynamic. Huh, Becca? Her heart's beating very fast right now.
See, it's hard. It is hard to get up here and be asked
Yeah.
a question and have to answer.
And not know what it is and not
Yeah.
know if it's personal.
Yeah.
But give a hand up for my cute little sister. Future Miss Sandy!
Lindsay Gibson.
Hey. Would you like to tell the audience a little about your platform?
I would love to. My platform is theater, spreading hope and open minds. And the purpose of my platform is to spread the joy and lessons that theater has taught me.
We love it. Your question is, you are a hardworking young lady with a lot of ambition, but it says here that you also want to be a mother. How are you going to balance work and motherhood?
Well, when I am blessed to have children, I'm going to make sure that my career is a career that I will be able to balance the home and family life, taking a few years off when they're young before they get to school, and be able to work, but making sure I'm still there for them whenever they need me.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Thank you, Mackenzie. We will now have contestant number 2, Catherine Cootie.
Hey. So Catherine, tell us a little about your platform.
My platform is Changing Stereotypes, helping homeless families in Salt Lake City. I've been working with Family Promise, which is an organization that works with church congregations to host 4 families at a time to help give them shelter and help renew their lives. And it's my goal to help all these churches in Salt Lake City to become host sites.
That's awesome. Catherine, what has been your moment of greatest courage?
I've always found myself to be a person who's very quiet. And so it takes a lot of courage for me to say what I'm feeling and what I'm really thinking. And in high school, I always had to be standing up for myself and making sure that no one would make fun of me or take advantage of me. And that would be my greatest moments of courage.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
We will now have contestant number 3, Callie Webster.
Kylie, please tell the audience a little about your wonderful platform.
My platform is Rise from Adolescent Depression, and I want to teach the youth and their parents warning signs and coping mechanisms to prevent suicide and promote happiness.
Awesome. Thank you so much. If you could go back and give your younger self a piece of advice, what would you tell them?
Don't worry. Don't worry. It's going to be okay. Because I find a lot of the time I get caught up in just thinking about different things that could happen, and not just one thing that could happen, but everything, all the possibilities. And I would just get caught up in whatever was going to happen. And so I would just tell myself not to worry, because everything would play out the way that it was supposed to be. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Moving on to contestant number 4, Ivy Rasmussen.
You know the drill. Tell us a little about your platform.
My platform stresses the importance of the arts programs in childhood development. I feel it is important for every child to have the opportunity to participate in an arts program where it teaches them creativity, discipline, helps in academic achievement, and helps their personal growth.
Awesome. Thank you so much. If you were a pair of shoes, what kind of shoes would you be, and why?
If I were a pair of shoes, I would definitely be stilettos. 1, they are glamorous. 2, they are tall, like myself. So I would definitely be a pair of stilettos.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Our next contestant is contestant number 5, Caitlin Stout.
Would you like to tell the audience a little about your platform?
Love to. My platform is MS Awareness, and MS is a disease in which the myelin sheath around your nervous system gets damaged, and your brain is now unable to send messages to the rest of your body. And I would love to spread awareness for those families who are in the same situation as me, for my dad suffers from MS, and I would love to help better their lives.
Awesome. Thank you so much. What is your favorite book?
My favorite book would have to be Sun and Moon, Ice and Snow by Jessica Day George, because I love the culture in it. I love the Old Norse language, and I love the fact that the heroine is independent and there's a classic love story.
Love it. Thank you so much.
Our next contestant is contestant number 6, Mallory Lund.
Please tell us a little about your platform.
My platform is called the Quiet is Violent Foundation, and it's a foundation that just started up to raise awareness and educate others about the third leading death in the U.S. for teens, which is suicide, and also self-harm and mental illness.
Awesome. So, what makes you mad?
Well, what makes me mad is littering, because let's be honest, there's a garbage can everywhere you go. So why is there a piece of paper on the ground right by a trash can? That's one. And then the next one would be not using your blinker, because let's be honest, that's the only way we can
can communicate in our cars to one another, and it would keep us safe if you use them.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Our final contestant for onstage question is number 7, Ellie Robinson.
Can you please tell the audience a little about your platform?
Of course. My platform is overcoming the negative effects of bullying, specifically cyberbullying and self-bullying. I believe all bullying derives from a lack of self-confidence and creates a lack of self-confidence in others, which can lead to suicide and other tragedies, which I will work to prevent.
Thank you so much. What do you believe is more important, science or art?
Well, I'm an artist, so I would have to say art because it is an expression of yourself. I love to draw and I love to dance, and it is a way I can express myself that words can't. And I believe that all society is tied to that. All the way back in history, art is a way that we have communicated. It is such an amazing form of communication.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Alrighty, while they prepare to head off for their evening wear competition, we have Mackenzie is a dancer, a teacher, and a sister. She has taken the past year to work and find her passion. And she found that passion in theater and working with children. She was a para-educator at Copper View Elementary in the preschool. This is when Mackenzie found her joy of sharing theater with children. She extended this joy of children's theater when she participated in Sandy City's Peter Pan Jr. Her goal is to keep spreading the joy she has found in theater and keep teaching as a professor of psychology. Thank you, Mackenzie Gibson. Our next contestant is Catherine Cootie. Catherine comes from an all-girls family that loves to perform their musical talents. In 2010, her mother started an annual fundraiser concert for Family Promise called Hope for the Holidays. Catherine and her 3 sisters sing, play, and penny whistle and Irish dance to raise money at this concert. She hopes to raise more money this year and inspire church congregations to become a Family Promise host for homeless families. She's attending Salt Lake Community College and is 1 semester away from completing her associate's degree of science. She wants to get a bachelor's in communication to become a public speaker. In her free time, she loves to draw, photograph events, go hiking, and travel for Irish dance competitions. She has been training in Irish step dancing for 12 years and is on the Open Championship level. Thank you, Catherine. Contestant number 3 is Callie Webster. Callie is currently attending Salt Lake Community College on her way to the University of Utah. She is studying to obtain a major in positive psychology, or the study of happiness and its effects. She's also wanting to get a minor in exercise science. This past semester at Salt Lake Community College, Callie was awarded the Ambassador Scholarship, where she was able to help plan events, give tours, and even meet with local high school students and promote furthering education. After the recent death of a dear friend, Callie wants to raise awareness for adolescent depression. She has always been a positive and happy person and hopes to affect those around her for the better. Thank you, Callie. Contestant number 4 is Ivy Rasmussen. Ivy is a student at Olympus High School. She is currently involved in the dance company, vocal ensemble, and the musicals. She is a member of the National Honor Society and her school service club, the Women and Men of Olympus. After high school, Ivy hopes to attend Brigham Young University and one day attend medical school. Thank you, Ivy. 5 is Caitlin Stout. Caitlin is planning on attending Utah Valley University to major in music education and minor in elementary education. She would like to give back to the community by furthering children's educations and serving them as her teachers have served her. Ever since her dad was diagnosed with MS in 2003, Caitlin has been involved with the MS Society, walking in the official MS walk, and helping to raise donations in order to find the cure. She plans to spread awareness of this disease someday, hoping to better the lives of families who are living with the effects of MS. Thank you, Caitlin. Contestant number 6 is Mallory Lund. Mallory is currently a transfer student from BYU, Idaho, and is studying elementary education and psychology at Salt Lake Community College. Mallory will graduate in December with her Associates of Science degree and will be pursuing her bachelor's degree at the University of Utah in the spring of 2016. She plans to obtain a double major in both psychology and elementary education, then continue her education at a graduate school for psychology. Mallory is currently the vice president of a nonprofit organization, the Quiet is Violent Foundation, that focuses on helping troubled youth. Mallory plans to bring awareness of the signs and preventions of youth-focused mental illness, self-harm, and suicide throughout the community. She wants everyone to know they are amazing just the way they are. Thank you, Mallory. Our final contestant is Ellie Robinson. Ellie is enrolled full-time starting fall semester at Utah Valley University. She accepted the Exemplary Academic Scholarship and will be studying to obtain a major in art illustration animation and a minor in acting. She has been involved in the highest level Hillcrest High School Performing Arts program, the Productions Company, and in the Dance Company. This past year, she has served as the student body officer artist, enjoying the interaction with all the students. The involvement at school, along with her personal experience, has made her aware of the negative effects of bullying. Her goal is to be a spokeswoman, communicating this message, love yourself, and to empower the victim to see hope in every difficult situation. Thank you, Ellie. That completes the entire competition, or all of the areas of competition for the Miss Sandy 2015 pageants. Your final walk. At this time, we'd like to join with Lizzie and her parents, Nicole and John, in saying thank you for a job well done to this stunning and hardworking young woman. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sandy 2014, Lizzie Palmatier.
So far down, how's it ever gonna turn around? So I shook my fist at heaven. I said, God, why don't you do something? He said, I did.
Being Miss Sandy has been one of the most humbling and life-changing opportunities I've ever had. While I've learned a lot about myself and gained a new sense of confidence, what really matters is what I was able to do with my platform, foster care, do something. With the help of the Miss America organization, I have had the opportunity to speak about my platform at Sandy City events, at schools, working closely with the Utah Foster Care Association, and even flying out to Los Angeles to meet and collaborate with Together We Rise, the largest organization in the United States that is dedicated to helping kids in foster care. Because while the dresses, sparkles, events, and scholarship are wonderful and fun, what matters is that I had the opportunity to serve in a way that without the crown could never have been possible. I would like to thank the Miss America organization for opening doors for me and allowing me to help make a difference in these kids' lives. I also need to extend another thanks to my directors, friends, and family. I could have never done this without you. Lastly, I would like to thank my baby Brooklyn. Thank you for inspiring me to do something much bigger than me. It is crazy to think that I have learned so much from such a tiny person. When you came to us as a little foster baby, you changed me for the better, and I cannot wait to have you join our family through adoption. I love you very much. I refuse to call this my final walk because this isn't goodbye. There's still so much to be done with my platform, so this will not be the last of me. I am ready to crown your new Miss Sandy, and I can't wait to see what she does with her year of service. Miss Sandy 2015. You best know I will be cheering you on. Good luck. Sandy City, thank you for the best year of my life so far.
We'd also like to extend a
It's time to give another young lady the chance to take her turn as Miss Sandy. So let's find out which of these tremendous young women will be crowned Miss Sandy 2015. To assist us in announcing the 2015 Miss Sandy royalty, we are pleased to invite Sandy City Mayor Tom Dolan, who is kind of the bomb, to join us on stage. Woo! Our first award tonight is the Cinderella Award. The Cinderella Award basically goes to the girl that collected the most shoes for me. As a part of my Miss Utah service project, we had to each collect over 1,000 pounds of shoes to send to Africa. So, with that challenge in mind, I reached out to my Miss Sandy girls. This girl collected over 100 pounds of shoes. And this girl is Mallory Lund. A part of the gift will be a $25 dollar gift card to DSW Shoes, and of course the flowers and bragging rights. Thank you so much, Mallory.
The next award tonight is chosen by the contestants. The Spirit of Miss Sandy Award, or the Miss Congeniality Award. It's presented to the young lady who was very nice. The award is actually difficult because, as I understand, all of these girls became pretty close and were very kind to each other. The recipient of this year's Miss Sandy Award is number 6, Mallory Lund. Award has put many hours into serving the people of Sandy. This award was chosen by an evaluation of the hours dedicated to her area of service and efforts donated to the Children's Miracle Network. The recipient of the Sandy Service Award goes to contestant number 7, Ellie Robinson. Now it's time to announce Sandy City 2015's royalty. The second attendant receiving a $500 scholarship is Ivy Rasmussen. Receiving a $750 scholarship is Ellie Robinson. The moment we've all been waiting and freezing for is the announcement of your new Miss Sandy 2015, Callie Webster.